What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna put this rim and wheel paint on the rims of my Lexus Duplicolor. I got it from Amazon. I ordered 4 bottles of it. So I'm gonna take you guys through the step-by-step process of how I do this. So if you wanna do it to your car, it's gonna look really, really, really nice. Step 1, we are going to remove the wheel off the car. So step 1, as you can see the before video, you see what it looks like before. Wait until you see what it looks like after. It's gonna look so cool. All my rims black, all the emblems black. I'm gonna be driving around town feeling like I'm Batman or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looks like before. Wait till you see what it looks like after. Aw man. See, this is why I don't like Apple Watches. I just got a message that says I have 10% power. It's one more thing that I gotta worry about. It's keeping something always charged up. It's a little bit pain in the butt. I don't like all that technology stuff. I like just a nice, gold watch or regular watch, a G-Shock watch, something like that. Apple Watch is constantly going off. Everybody's blowing up your phone. Bling, bling, it's constant reminders. I like to be just like, peaceful and just use my watch for what it's meant to be used for. Is what time is it? That's it. That's all you need to watch for. All this Apple Watch, now I'm connected to everything all the time, anytime, any place, anywhere. I'm always connected. It's a little bit too much. Jack.
Boy, I used to lie awake in bed.
All right, next step. The tire is now off of the car. And so, some people, we gotta sand the rims. I just picked up some sandpaper from Lowe's, or you can get it from Home Depot as well. Some people do it without sanding the rims, and honestly, if you don't sand the rims, it's very obvious, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna be driving around and all of a sudden you're gonna notice that your paint on your rims are starting to chip off. It's not gonna just bind up very well on top of this glossy coat here on top. So you gotta sand it down and the paint's gonna stick a lot better. And once I put the paint on, I'm gonna put about 3 coats on. I have a screwdriver here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this sandpaper that I have here, and if I need to, I'll wrap it around the screwdriver and use it. I wrap it around a few times like that, and I'll use this to fit into some of the small grooves here. And I'll use this one as well.
Turning over every word you said. Never really had a crush like this.
All right, so it's all sanded down, and I almost got my hand stuck inside. Actually, that would have been bad. That would have been a bad way to spend my Sunday, by getting my hand stuck inside of the stupid rim. I put my hand in here because I dropped the sandpaper and I couldn't get it out, but it was actually kind of a meathead move because I turned my wrist the other way to get it out. All I had to do was turn my wrist this way, and voila. Anyways, don't mind me. Just rambling on. So there's dust, as you can see, all over. So the next step is I'm gonna take it outside and I'm gonna hose it down and just get all the dust off. And then on the inside of the tire, as you can see, there's all this brake dust on the inside of the tire. So, like I said, some people do it half-assed excuse my French, but you don't do it halfway. Do it right or don't do it at all. I mean it. I'm the same way about when it comes to fitness, when it comes to my car. This is me. You guys already know who you're dealing with. This is Jeremy the Machine Scott. I handle everything in the same way. Do it right or don't do it at all. Clean the brake dust, nice and tidy and clean. Get all this stuff off that's on here from sanding it, and spray paint, not spray paint, but the paint that we're using that's designed for this. Don't use spray paint. Some people use spray paint and it all chips off. Don't use spray paint. So do the inside too. I know you can't see it and nobody else is gonna see it, but you shouldn't feel very good about yourself knowing that you did a half job. I know I keep repeating myself saying the same thing, but I can't say it enough. Because when we don't do it right the first time, sometimes you have to go back and fix it again or do something else, but just do it right because it looks nicer. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to. This is just me. All right, so we got the tire washed off, and as you can see, it's sanded and washed off. The inside is all the brake dust is now off. So next step, just to make sure, I'm gonna make sure that we don't get any paint on the tire, so I'm gonna create a little shield with the duct tape, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with a blow dryer to make sure that the duct tape sticks to the tire, because if it's wet, the duct tape's not gonna stick.
Turning over every word you said.
So you're gonna put it just like that all around the tire, so that way when you spray, it doesn't get the paint on the tire and it looks nice and clean. And my favorite part, last but not least, you save the best for last, right?
So darling, take my hand, you got to understand.
Time to spray.
I don't wanna just be fair. Just be fair. Come away with me and live my fantasy. I don't wanna just be fair.
Last coat is done drying, so now I'm gonna take the paint off. Last step, the last tire on. Just be careful when you go to put these lug nuts back on, because you don't want to scratch up or put nicks in the fresh paint. Okay? Don't lose these. Keep these all together. Don't be like me and lose things. Keep them all in like a little Tupperware, something like that. Just keep them all together. Put this on very carefully so you don't scratch your paint. And last but not least,
Boy, I used to lie awake in bed.
I'm so glad I finally got this done. Just a long day. Did a heavy leg workout last week. And so, yeah. My joints are a little bit tired from all that heavy squats and deadlifts. But this is something that I like to do on my downtime, is modify the car a little bit. So keep in mind, as you're spray painting, remember to put on a few coats. I like to put on about 3 to 4 coats. You're not trying to get a thick layer on your first coat to avoid getting it dripping. You do not want it to drip. So start out with a nice thin coat, and this stuff actually dries really, really fast. So nice thin coat, hit it again with another coat, hit it again with another couple more coats. So I ordered 4 bottles just in case, and it's plenty for 4 wheels. I'm gonna actually have enough to do both of my cars because it looks nice. So I want everything black on black now. That's how it's gotta be. So some of the supplies that you will need is 4 of these. This is 180, a couple packs of these, okay? Because you're gonna want a couple packs of these because for the grooves and the wheels, certain areas you're gonna want to take a pencil and wrap this around the pencil so you could sand in the certain areas because your finger is too big to fit in some of those spots. And then also you're gonna need a smaller screwdriver as well for some even smaller areas, so you can wrap this around the screwdriver and sand in some of the small holes and spaces that you have on the wheels, on your tires. Duplicolor high performance wheel coating. I got this from Amazon. I ordered a pack of 4. I used about 3 of these, depending on how many coats you want to do on your wheels. And duct tape, a lot of duct tape. You should always have this in handy, either way, no matter what. You should never not have duct tape, ever, in your life, ever. And that's about it. Just waiting for the last coat to dry on the last wheel. Whole job all together took me about 6-7 hours because I took some breaks because I have to eat my meals. I have to take breaks, hydrate, go to the bathroom so I can feed my muscles. It took me longer than I wanted it to, but it is what it is. And you can either pay to get it done, or if you want to do it yourself, and you can do it yourself. For me, it was a fun little project. It was something new for me, and it came out really good. I'm very pleased with the results. Let's go! Stay tuned for more modifications and instructional how-to videos.
Circles for your kiss. So darling, take my hand, you got to understand. I don't wanna just be friends.